We're about to have a little remix there. What's up, Travel Quest Network? It's me, Joshua Harrell, your friendly neighborhood chief marketing officer, and I am very excited. Ooh, I got sounds going on all over the place here. I am very excited because I am joined by your friendly neighborhood CEO of Travel Quest Network WorldVia. It's Jason Block. Hello, Jason.
Hey, everybody. Good afternoon.
Are you ready for the Weekly Chatter Live this week?
I am, but I hear like this British woman talking in the background. Is that on your end?
Yeah, it was she who shall not be named. She picked up on something I said, and she started adding things to my order history. I think she might have accidentally ordered me some things. I think that happens a lot. So if you see weird Amazon charges on the corporate credit card, you know, it was just something she overheard. Yeah, exactly. Well, guys, welcome to the Weekly Chatter Live. We are broadcasting live on Facebook, into our members-only Facebook group, and into YouTube. This is the first time I feel like we're going global. This is the first time. But if this is your first time to the Weekly Chatter Live, this is when Travel Quest Network members, we all get together and we kind of round up the week. We celebrate our wins, our challenges. So drop those wins and challenges in the comments because we will definitely get to them. And you know what? We just have a really good time. So if this is your first time, Jason, what would you say to a first-time guest to the Weekly Chatter Live?
First-time guest? Oh, buckle up, baby.
Buckle up. Say. I like that. But not that it's going to be a bumpy ride.
You never know where Joshua's going to take us. You never know.
Well, and you know what? This week we got a lot of great things to talk about. And yes, so we got a lot of great things to talk about. You know, you guys who have been here before, and our regular audience members, you know what to do. You got to show us some emotion. I think I still got a button there. Uh-oh, it's still just Jason. I tried to fix that earlier. I apologize for that. But anyway, so show us some emotion, give us some love, and definitely chat with us, because this is not a presentation. This is not some of those boring things that you sit through where someone's like, and let me tell you about the quarterly report. We are up 75% and margins are good. That's not what we're here to do. We're here to have a great time and celebrating being in the best industry of them all, the travel industry, right?
You got it.
So just before we went on air, Jason, so I don't know if you know this, but
I love when you do this to me like, live in front of a bunch of people. Okay, what do I not know yet?
well, you might know this, but we won some Luminary Awards with host agency reviews.
That I did know. Isn't that fantastic?
It is so awesome. And I mean, that's really down to you guys. You guys tuning in.
No question about it.
So I knew, and many of our members know, I have the memory of a goldfish. So I had to get a list of our awards. So we got. Do I have a drum roll? Oh, I do. We got the Supernova Award for an average star rating of 4+. We have 5 stars as our average review. I mean,
that's what we like.
I feel like my applause sound effect just it sounds like a bunch of kids like, oh, bless his heart, he tried. I just maybe that's just my own internal drama that I've heard that sound before in my life.
5 people from the back of an alley and said, okay, you guys cheer.
Yeah, exactly. We're just gonna record that. And let's see. We got the Nebula. The Nebula. I feel like I'm in Book of Boba Fett. I can't get these names right. The Nebula Award. And so it has we reached a certain number of new reviews. So there isn't it doesn't tell you the specifics on that. So not just old reviews, but new reviews too. We have the Constellation Award, which means that people visit our profile on hostagencyreviews.com. So,
awesome.
so they do that. Oops, I just gave away something. Did you see that? Did you see something? No. Okay. Everybody at home, nobody say anything. So sorry. So they go to hostagencyreviews.com. They find Travel Quest Network, that we are for travel entrepreneurs only. And then they come on over to Travel Quest Network. And then we have, we got the Data Scientist Award, because our members participate in their surveys. You know, they're always so good about getting industry surveys, getting the pulse of the travel agent community, travel advisor community. So that's a lot of awards, right? But guess what? We won another award because we sweeped all the categories. We got the Galaxy Award. Oops, where is it?
There it is.
Yay! So thank you guys at home for giving us that opportunity to get those awards. So thank you.
All kidding aside, those awards are 1,000% based, obviously, on all of your feedback, and we're very appreciative of that. I know we come to work every day working to support you guys, and we do appreciate that support coming back to us. So thank you to all of you who participate in that stuff, and it does. Like Joshua said, participating in those surveys is helpful, not just to us, but to all host agencies, so we can better serve all of you. So thank you sincerely.
Yeah,
we do appreciate it.
I don't know that if everybody really realizes that the participation within the industry platforms and the communities and things like that, it's not only to better yourself within your profession, but you're elevating the profession as well.
Yep.
And who we don't want to be ordinary. We want to be extraordinary,
That's
right?
right.
I feel like I made that up, but I didn't, and we know I didn't. So anyway, so thank you guys again. I think we get a round of applause for that. Yay! All right, so Jason, we do have some people dropping some chats in the comments, and they can be coming from Facebook, the regular Facebook page, members only. They could be coming from YouTube. So,
So they
guys,
could be coming from literally anywhere.
anywhere in the world.
Okay.
I feel like we're going world on a world tour. I feel like that was Tribe Called Quest or something. I can't remember. All right, so Cynthia is joining us. Cynthia joins us from Birmingham most shows, so always happy to see you. Cynthia said, wins for this week. First client inquiry since July, and it is a group of 20. That's a nice first inquiry since July, definitely.
That's exciting. That's great to hear.
Yeah, and I love that this is also her win. So now she's really, the gauntlet has been thrown, Jason. Cynthia she just went live on TikTok. So if Cynthia's on TikTok, Jason, are you on TikTok?
You know, I am not on TikTok, but I feel like that's a challenge.
I feel like it is. I feel like I would like to do a challenge with you on TikTok.
Yeah. Now I will say I've been featured on TikTok.
How so?
Some of my kids' dances and stuff, but I do not have my own TikTok account.
Well, you better go secure that one really fast, because you always hate when you want to. All of a sudden, TikTok could be your thing, and then you'd have to be like, "Oh, well, I'm Jason Block 1" or something like that.
What if you're like Jason Block 47?
Yeah. It's like the back in the days of AOL, right?
That's right.
Ooh, excuse me as I
AOL
cough.
Still around while we're on AOL. I know you have things you want to get through, but
I don't
put
know.
in the comments, any of you who still have an AOL email address. I'm curious if anybody still, or know of someone that does. If you don't want to admit it yourself.
I love it. Do you remember back in the day when you get a magazine, it would have a CD-ROM of AOL attached to it?
Yes.
Oh my goodness. Well, our Velma joins us, and she said, "I see TikTok in Jason's future." So
I'm ready for the challenge.
You ready for the challenge? So Cynthia, I don't want to miss out on this, because again, we're going global with this show today. So if you want to follow Cynthia on TikTok, she is WWD Travel AL. All right, and she's put that in the comments. So definitely go follow her. I have to say that we lost Jason. So I'm just gonna do my own little entertainment until he comes back on. But I have to say that I was on the precursor to TikTok. I don't know their full story, but I was on something else where you could lip sync. Oh, here he comes back. Hold on one second, guys. I have to do something. And I'm bringing him back. And we lost you there for a minute, man.
The joys of modern technology and 3 children bringing their 17 friends to the house to all jump on Wi-Fi.
Fantastic.
I think my internet just put its hands up and said, "No, we can't take it."
I love it. Well, Jason, while you were gone, we talked about a lot of things. But we talked about how I invented the internet. But no, I was on the precursor of TikTok. So somehow I got morphed into TikTok. I think it was through an acquisition. But I did it because you could just do little quick snippets of you lip syncing to songs.
Right.
And
what was it called?
Musically, I think it was called.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you find me on TikTok at Joshua Harrell, you'll see me say, "Don't slap me, 'cause I'm not in the mood." That was my famous TikTok thing. But anyway, the show starts to fall apart really, really fast.
Let's get it back on track.
Yeah. All right, so we've got some other things. We've got some other people commenting that are not being ridiculous like I am. All right, so Kevin down in Texas. I had my best day ever Thursday of last week, $100,000 in sales, hoping for a few more of those.
Wow. Wow. That's extraordinary. That is extraordinary, Joshua. That's fantastic. Way to go, Kevin.
Yeah, way to go, Kevin. Super proud of you. Kevin and Jason and I go way back, so it's extremely exciting to hear his success.
That's awesome.
All right, and then Kara joins us. Always good to see Kara. When I just announced a group trip to my newsletter, and she uses Email Plus. Did you know that, Jason? Yes.
I did not know that, but that's awesome.
Yeah. So she says, I'm nervous because I've never done one before and I'm escorting the group. So I'm really hoping to the minimum number join to make it, let's see, I'm really hoping the minimum number join to make it worth my while. There we go. Sorry. Yes. Yeah. That, but you know what?
That's exciting.
I have to tell you this about Kara. She embraces so many things. She goes out and she talks to community centers. She'll put together presentations. She tries so much, so many different marketing activities, but she doesn't just kind of like, oh, let me try it one time. She keeps at it. And it's absolutely the key. And she does things. I mean, she said to me, she doesn't mind giving a presentation, but it's not like, I mean, she's not going to darn some sequins and a crown and a scepter and go running out there. I mean, how many people will do that? I don't know.
That's great.
Congratulations, Kara. Can't wait to hear how that comes out. Rebecca joins us. Rebecca. Win. Finally got a $15,000 booking completed for a Hawaii trip and lots of new inquiries. Struggles. So she's going to share some of her challenges here. So guys, whenever anybody shares a challenge or a struggle, if you've experienced it too, jump in, give them support, because that's really what makes this network so powerful is you are not alone. Right. You are not alone. I am here with you. You know, some people do like when I break out in song. I know you don't like it when we're in the middle of a budget meeting, but I don't know. All right, so Rebecca said that been having a lot of problems with computer glitches and VAX not working properly, and the ALG vacation phones being messed up and sending you to the wrong department. Ouch. I can't contact Blue Sky Tours directly. I get sent to another department every time, and they have transfer me after sitting on hold for a while just to sit on hold again for the right department. So things that normally take an hour to do is taking 3+ hours to do. Hey, this has been the 2 years, hasn't it? It's like every time it gets a little bit better, then all of a sudden you're going to be on hold for a long time. Yeah, like a little rubber band. Let me smack you back.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's.
But not to be like, you know. We did find out that our phones get answered under 37 seconds. So I'm just saying, if we can get an award, I'll take that one. Maybe.
I was pretty happy to hear that. That was pretty cool.
Yes. I was super excited about that. Really, it just
sorry, my audio keeps freezing.
That's okay. I could hear you just fine. You just froze, and it was a fantastic face. It's one that you'll be so proud of. And I hope Sarah Cantor was watching.
I feel like that awful commercial where the mom's talking to the kids, and then her internet signal stops, and like the kids are frightened. That's what I feel like's happening here.
It isn't. You're doing just fine. You're doing just fine. I just like to just a little bit. Let's see here. So Deborah When Winter Escape 2022 is finally over, everyone has a great time and all the feedback has been positive. So Deborah put together a group, Winter Escape 2022. This is a thing that she does, and she's just said Winter Escape 2023 contract signed, and now receiving reservation requests for new clients to join. It's growing every year. Hooray!
That's fantastic.
That is fantastic. Way to go. See, Deborah, she's a part of the TQ Fan Bam. And she's the only one allowed to abbreviate Travel Quest because she always ties it into TQ Fan Bam. So, anyway, let's see. Hannah joins us. Another win. Man, what a positive week. Not only did we win, but our members are too.
A lot of winning.
A lot of winning going on. What is that song? All I do is win, 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 no matter what. Yep. They play that at my gym every single morning, and I'm like, yeah. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay, anyway, moving on. Win. This is from Hannah. Had a client tell me this morning I was a very good saleswoman. Ha! But we did turn his request for an inside cabin into a veranda. Not booked yet, but excited about it. Awesome. And challenge. Had to bless and release a client this week. Have you heard that phrase before, Jason?
No.
So I'm saying, bless and be gone.
oh! I got the release part, but the bless part, I was missing. I get it now.
Yeah, she isn't just saying like talk to the hand. She's saying, I love you. I love you, but don't let that door hit you. Okay. I love it. Thank you for sharing that, Hannah. Cheyenne. Cheyenne's chiming in on you being on TikTok. Okay, she said, Jason, it's okay. I'm not on TikTok either. She said, I know I would waste too much time on it. It's for my own good. I love it.
Way to show the self-restraint.
And Cheyenne is the winner of our social media award in 2021. So
That's
for
right,
her to
yes.
so let's just say she's got a very sharp eye for the social media. She does a kick butt job, but she said, you know what? I'm not going to go to TikTok. I'm okay with that, and that's fine. My advice is that whenever any of these new platforms come out, just go grab your handle, because it's so annoying when you don't have the same handle on all these things, and you never know, that thing might all of a sudden blow up and everybody leaves Facebook and runs over to TikTok. At least you've got your spot saved. So always, and then, just get familiar with it. You never know, you might have fun with it. I don't know. So Jason, you put out the question. Is AOL even around? Does anybody have an AOL address?
Who has one?
So Wendy joined in and she said, my father has an AOL account. Yes. So there you go. You know what? I don't even think, I know I would have signed up for AOL right in the beginning, but I'm sure it just generated something like JHA 572357. And that's just what I went with. I don't know. I don't
remember, but yeah. Well, I'm glad someone still has one. That's great. It makes me feel nostalgic. I love it.
And Wendy on the when Cheyenne said it's okay that you're not on TikTok, she said, me too. She said, I'm too old for it.
No one's too old for anything.
No, that's true. And Cheyenne came back on the AOL thing, and she said, I have a handful of clients with an AOL account too. I thought that was a thing of the past. Ha. It's almost like she's saying, I thought AOL was like King Arthur in the court of I thought that was a myth. And Rebecca said, me either, Jason. Who has time for it? And Wendy is supporting. I mean, everybody, thank you guys for jumping in the chat here, because Wendy's saying kids on the Wi-Fi is a real struggle and it's TikTok's fault. So Wendy underpinned the whole thing. She said the source of all the problems in the world is TikTok. And
they probably have TikTok on the phone and like Netflix on the TV at the same time.
yeah. The only thing I can't do is I can't write. Like, I can't type. Like, I can't write anything unless I'm doing like a broadcast email. I can maybe have a TV on and then listen, and then maybe have a few typos. Sometimes that happens. I'm just saying. It's probably best to just leave it alone. Alex chimed in and said Instagram Reels are exhausting enough. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but even on Facebook, they changed where some of the buttons are on the mobile app. And I'm like, how do I get to my groups? I got all Scooby-Doo. I was like, oh, no. Let's see. We've got so many comments here. Wendy said, oh my gosh, more Michael Jackson. Please, can you do more Michael Jackson? That's what she just said. No, she didn't quite say that, but that's how I understood that to mean. Let's see. Oh my gosh, teens bogging down the internet. I don't know what that's like. Okay, so I'm gonna break away from the chat for a minute because we're definitely talking a lot about AOL and TikTok, two things that are not really in our world. But I just, if you guys haven't seen in the Pro Portal, but did you guys see that our commission went up by 3% with Regent this week? That is massive. Congratulations.
Yeah. For anybody booking Regent, I mean, that could be like $300-400 per booking, or per stateroom, really. So that's a big deal. And I know not all of you book Regent, but over time you might gravitate to higher end products like that. And that's a big difference. That's a big difference. That's really awesome.
Yeah, super big difference. But we're seeing that coming across through so many suppliers because you guys are kicking butt. So yes, we wanted to make sure we hit that. Give us again. Let's see. Show us some emotion. There we are. If you are excited about commission increases across the board as they are coming through, I think that's probably a very, very good thing.
Yeah, and that's just the latest one, and I don't think it'll be the last one, right? And that is the power of the network, of scale. That's why we're working to do a lot of things that we're working to do, so we can drive your income higher. And certainly you play a huge part in that, not only in actually closing sales, but supporting the preferred suppliers that we're working with. But at the end of the day, scale is really important in the industry that we're in and the way the industry is set up, and it's something we're going to continue to work for, so all of you can benefit.
Yes, and Cynthia, you are incorrect about, you were talking about a bonus program with the webinars that Regent has put together. That is very different from TravelQuest Network's commission being increased. So that's a completely different bonus that's put together. So you do not have to attend webinars in order to take advantage. Any booking that's made as of a few days ago when we made that announcement, that falls into this category. So just wanted to make sure I clarified that with you. And while we're talking about, fabulousness, and Regency, Regal, we also had some pretty big news in the TravelQuest Network arena. Do you want to talk about that, Jason?
Sure. Well, as I think we put out something on the Facebook, as they call it, introducing the new program, and we've had a recognition program for many years, and it was interesting to Joshua and I as we talked with some members, they were unaware of it. And the reason they were unaware of it is because to get into it, like the first hurdle, the first baby step was $500,000 in sales. And obviously, if you're working at building the business part-time, odds are you haven't gotten to that level yet. And so a great many members didn't even know we had a recognition program and didn't understand that there were benefits to that. And so one of the things that we wanted to do was to introduce a program that challenged people, but also, recognized that building a business is a stepping stone path. And every one of those little steps, even steps back sometimes, need to be recognized, need to be celebrated. And that pathway is something to push yourself, continually to that next step. But we also wanted to create a whole bunch of benefits that were attached to these things. And so we introduced the GEM program this week. We're really excited about it. The feedback we've received from many of you that you love it, which is awesome. But I would say I'd remind you that it's the foundation, and we have there's enough to celebrate today. But I will say in the future we have more things planned that can make it even more exciting. But I think there's a lot to celebrate right now, just as it is, and there's things in there for those of you kind of at all different points on that business journey. So we're thrilled to introduce it. It's something we've been talking about and working on for quite a long time. So it's fun to see it come to fruition and be here. And I'm sure some of you will have questions on exactly how it works and things like that, and that's great. We're going to have sessions, I'm sure, over the coming weeks to talk about those things and get into the details of how you go from one level to the next and those kinds of things. But the general idea is we want to reward you for your success. We want to challenge you to reach for that next step. And we want to thank you for your loyalty to Travel Quest Network because, look, we recognize there are other host agencies out there. I mean, none as good as we are, but there are choices out there. And we really thank you and appreciate you. And we want you to be part of our community for a long, long time. So we're super excited to have that program out there in the world now, in the wild, as they say. And I think it'll be a hallmark program in the industry for quite a while.
Well, you kind of blew past the descriptions of the gems. You kind of you did a great overview of it, and I mean, guys, at the end of the day, I think that was the best description. But I really wanted to reinforce this
Please
theme. But I do want to go back, and you mentioned it in your video and in your post this week, Jason. But we started to introduce these gems, and at Travel Quest World, we started to introduce some of these things. All of our questies. Which if you're new to Travel Quest Network, you don't even know that we have annual awards called the Questies, and they represent a bunch of different categories. You don't just have to be the top seller in the network, right, Jason? What are those categories?
Oh, we have awards for the best website, the best social media, the best email marketing. We have sales growth. We do have a top sales category. We have an agency of excellence program, which really is about, how are you doing all the little things right? You might not have the sales to the point you want to yet, but are you doing the little things? Are you supporting our supplier partners? Are you attending events? Are you participating in things like the weekly chatter? So are you doing the little things that we know when you put them together will translate to business success? And so we have awards around that. A lot of different things.
And there can be more categories that we add as the years go by. 2021 was the launch, but they definitely had a regal theme, and then we had our Crown Jewels dinner, which is our top agent dinner, and everyone was like, "Where are you going with this Crown Jewels thing?" And so we knew where we were going because we've been working on this for a long, long time. In fact, one of our members told me, love, like, this is a very cool program, but what a matrix of things that are all out or that are all defined. And I was like, yeah, it is a matrix. We have been working on it like we were in the Matrix. But so I just wanted to, and one of our members who are in the, well, actually two members that I for sure are in the Diamond Club, are in the audience right now. So Shannon McCloskey just chimed in, said pink diamond, wahoo! And I really had to play that out because when I've talked to Shannon on the phone before, her energy is just amazing. So I hope I gave you enough, Shannon. I hope I gave you enough. But then another one of our members, Sarah, she likes to do screenshots from the weekly chatter. So Jason, this is the part in the show, and I told her that she can't just take a random one because sometimes she does that. So I was given a budget of X amount of dollars to buy some props. Right, Jason? And I said, you know what?
He just does, and then asks for forgiveness later.
Yeah, I think you actually told me that that's the thing to do. So I thought, what better than a sapphire-colored Victorian walking stick? So, or a scepter.
That's exactly what you need.
Yes, and I can't remember who said it when they saw it on Instagram because I did a little sneak peek. Wendy likes to call them Easter eggs. I've been doing them all week, but I can't remember who said it. But he said his daughters have been watching a program about mermaids, and the Mermaid King has a scepter that looks just like this. So I have a Mermaid King scepter, and then talking about the crown jewels, I thought a crown was appropriate. So Sarah, I think are you ready, Jason? We're going to take a pose for Sarah.
I'm ready.
Okay, here we go. That's like a moment of silence. We'll see how that goes. But Jason, I really had a hard time. You gave me the challenge to buy a crown. And let me just tell you, these crowns are heavy. So when they say heavy is the head, I think they're actually saying heavy is the crown that's on the head. I feel sorry for the Queen of England because she has said it really hurts her head, and this one hurt mine. So I was like, well, this one's pretty. It's got like an emerald. It's got an onyx. It's got maybe sort of a diamondy type thing. And then there was one in rose gold. So I'm not sure which one's my favorite. But
you couldn't choose between them. You just had to get both.
Yeah, when you can't choose, right? So, so this is in honor of our crown jewels, which are the top 99 members, agency owners within Travel Quest Network, right? Did I say that right?
You said that right.
No,
it's not necessarily limited to the top 99.
No, it isn't. It just
happens that this year there are 99.
Yeah. But I kind of liked it, though. I was like, maybe that could be a thing. Like, there could only be the top 99. But no, there's not a limit on it. It's just, I got 99 crown jewels. I like it. I like it.
Joshua, they still may be casting for the new Game of Thrones series. So I think if you get down there, you might be able to pick up an extra role or something like that.
Yeah. Shame. I hope so right before the show, I was going through my house and I'm like, how am I supposed to get this crown to stay on my head? And so there was a search for bobby pins. So I don't know if you guys wear crowns out there, and some of you might. I don't know if you've got any tips. I appreciate it. All right. No. So, so our Amy chimed in and she said, where's the one with all the colors? Amy, this is the one with all the colors, but that's why I couldn't choose, because you can't really see the colors. So it's not as colorful as... Oh, I think she wanted me to buy another one. Our Amy wanted me to buy another one. But I said, no, I think Ferris might be curious as to the charges coming through. I'm not sure. Let's see. Sorry. Oh, and Sarah did get the picture, so we're good. That's all that counts. Those. So again, we're broadcasting on YouTube, public Facebook, members only Facebook. So anywhere out in the world, you can go follow our Sarah. She is Those Who Wander Travel, and she has a fantastic Instagram. So please go check her out. And Hannah is asking you a question, Jason. Are you ready? This isn't trivia time. Jason, are the levels based on total commission amounts or the percentage the agent accrues?
Fantastic question. It is based on the total gross before any commission revenue share. So it's the total amount coming from the supplier.
Yes. And it also includes fees, right? So if you were charging fees,
I'd have to look at that.
Have to look at that. Okay. But it's definitely on vendor paid. That means that the customer has traveled. And so what we announced in the emails from last night, those announcements of which status you hit, that is what you hit based on everything that money was received from January 1 of 2021 to December 31st, 2021. So that's
your. Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. No,
so that is your 2022 gem status. Now, that your 2022 gem status does not change, but right now, all of the commission revenue generated that's coming in is accruing or building up for your 2023 gem status. And as soon as you hit a level, you have that status for next year, but you also get to draw any of the applicable benefits now during 2022. So, as an example, if you are able to hit Sapphire by June or by March or, by next week, as soon as you hit a level, you maintain that level for the rest of this year and all of next year. And so it's always kind of working a year out. But the sooner you hit it, the sooner you get that benefit for the rest of the current year, if that makes sense.
Right. So
we'll probably, I'm sure, set up a webinar sometime soon to really jump into the details, how all that stuff works.
Right. So just to clarify, though, the different tier levels that you're working towards within this year for your status, that's going to be that second line on the agentpro.app post where it says 2023 status. So Correct. what we listed as 2022 is showing you what we took 2021 revenue, and that's how you landed in those areas. We adjusted those because, of course, of a little thing called COVID that had a dramatic impact. So that's just a very important thing as you're navigating your next step. You're looking at that second line, that's 2023, to get to the next level. Yeah?
That's right.
Okay. Let's see. Cheyenne said, haha, I just have to know how many crowns you have sitting over there. It's a new one every time. Right now, only 2. But my friend Sarah, I posted on Instagram, I said, how many crowns is too many? And she said she has 8. So, again, I mean,
you
it's
have room
all
to grow, Josh.
I got room to grow, yeah. So if you guys find a great crown, I don't want a plastic one. This is not Burger King. So I want one that looks like a proper, like it could be from like England or France or one of those countries. Yeah, if you find one, send me the link, because I'm all about that. Let's see. Oh, Amy has actually picked me out one. I think I missed the one that she picked out, so I need to go and get the one that she sent me. So there's 3. So Cheyenne, there's 3. And then Cheyenne said, thanks for explaining how the accrual works. I was confused by that in the email. So, all right. We definitely will put time on the calendar to do more of a Q&A to help everyone understand how it works and answer any questions. So definitely be gathering those. But look at the benefits where you're at currently, or the next level that you're about to hit, because there's some pretty cool things going on. And the big thing for those who hit the crown jewel level, that is sapphire, emerald, ruby, and all the diamonds, is our diamond voyage that generally happens in fourth quarter. And I am very happy to say that we already have it picked out, and it's going to be a fantastic itinerary with Avalon. And the date is slipping my mind at this very moment, and I'm going to pull it up on the calendar because I do have it. This is kind of like when I announced Travel Quest World at 2022 at 21. I was up on stage like, it's happening sometime in July, and then Jason had to go get into his phone to see it.
I'll save you again, Joshua. Don't worry.
Will you? Because I feel like it
is Tuesday, October the 11th through Tuesday, October the 18th.
And where are we going? And where are we going?
We are going from Amsterdam to Zurich.
Do you think that this Victorian walking stick might help me?
I think it will definitely make an appearance.
So this whole time during the show, I hurt my leg or my back at some point, and I had borrowed a cane from somebody. And it was when we were in our office in Alpharetta, and I told you I became kind of addicted to having the cane. It became like an accessory, like a talking stick. And so the whole time we've been talking before I showed it, I've been like Yoda with my hands on top of it, just like, yes, you will make a good Jedi. I don't know. Obviously, I'm watching the book.
A top hat with that, though.
There were some other accessories that did arrive, but I had to edit, as one would say. All right. So yes. So for those of you who are in the Crown Jewels, you will be getting an email with information about that, as well as about the Diamond Voyage that will be happening in October, and that you also should have gotten an invitation. All of the member agency owners that are in that Crown Jewels group all got invitations to join our monthly Crown Jewel call. And that is next week. Those are the first Wednesdays of every month at 5 p.m. Eastern. And you don't have to be at every single one. You're welcome at every single one. But I will have more information to share with you then, and I'll know the dates off the top of my head. Thank you again, Jason, for saving me.
You are welcome.
I don't know how many times I have to say that. Okay, so let's see. All right, Kara has a question about... Oh, wait a minute. I got to back up just one second. Rebecca said, I make mermaid crowns and sell them on Etsy. I can send you one. All right, Rebecca, send me a link. Because let me just tell you, me and Etsy, through COVID, been like this. So
Stop encouraging him, everyone.
See, Jason, this is why you should be on the show every week, Jason, because this is what happens. That's why on Monday I come in and I'm like, I'm all about this now. It's because of this show right here. All right, so Kara's got a question about the levels here. She said, if we hit the next level mid-year, will we get notified so we know we have access to the next level benefits? And yes, you will.
You will get notified. The only exception to that is the Diamond Voyage registration for that. So, for instance, if in the 2022 Diamond Voyage, which is in October, 11th.
Yes, I just saved
booking, if you qualify for that level, let's say in September, the booking cutoff probably would have already happened for that event. So the trip that's happening on that week in October is the 2022 trip, recognizing those who achieved Crown Jewel level for 2020, based on 2021 results. Now, if we have space available, we may open up slots. There will be other events, though, such as the Diamond Getaway, which we haven't really talked about, and that's kind of like a bonus event. So it's nothing set in stone. It'll usually be a shorter land based itinerary, and those are things that as you qualify for something during the year, then you can still participate in that, presuming, it's not like the day before. But to your other question of will you be notified? Yes. So every month when we essentially close the books, or when we finish all of our cash receipting of all the incoming commissions and the payments, we will recalculate the gem status levels and we will notify you. Once we move to our new portal, that will be visible in your, right at the top of the screen where you see your name. You'll see your gem status listed right there, and as well in your user profile. But in the meantime, until we get everybody moved over to the new portal, you'll receive an email with that information. But that will be calculated every month and updated.
Oh, sorry, I meant to hit the button.
Okay.
Yes.
So yes, we do not want it to be a mystery about what benefits you have access to. Not at all.
Right. And so and when we do, so for the Diamond Getaway, when that opens up, then my team pulls who all have reached that status, that tier, and then you get an invite, and of course with the crown jewels, then you get invited into the monthly crown call. So you're not going to miss out on information once you hit that, and you'll definitely know, and we definitely want to celebrate it. But if the booking window is open for the Diamond Getaway, and you've hit that mark, then you're definitely welcome to join us. It is a first come, first serve. We don't have unlimited spots when we do these trips. But I do have some for the trip, the makeup trip that we have in March. So I'll be letting all the crown jewels know that I've got a couple of spots, who made it from 2021. I've got some spots open for that one in March, and that's with Amma. So I'll send you guys an email about that. Same kind of thing. If there's opportunities that come up, then you definitely will be notified. But yeah, it's exciting. It's just exciting to have something. So every single, you're going to know all the way through, but we'll always make a really big deal in January about how everybody ended up the year. And yeah. I think it's going to be fun, right, Jason?
Oh, I think it's going to be fantastic. And I know this is your show, Joshua. And
it's our show.
Well, you're the host, so I don't want to encroach.
I mean, I'm just saying a crown is, supposed to mean something.
The crown is the host. So, can I just talk about Travel Quest World for a minute? I know we're kind of getting to the end here.
Yeah, I would love it.
To those of you who are not registered for Travel Quest World, I want you to check that out. We're working very hard to get the full details of the agenda and things like that out soon. But I want to tell you, it's going to be like nothing we have done before. So get it on your calendars. It's going to be a lot of fun. We're building it to be, yes, a very educational experience, lots of time for networking, but we're also building in time, frankly, to enjoy with your other network members, but also your family if you want to bring them. There's going to be time for relaxation. We want this to be, a business trip that you can generate a lot of personal pleasure from. So I'm just going to tell you, make sure it's on your calendar, register for it. We have good rates. It's just going to be a lot of fun. And it's not going to be like anything we've ever done. And we're going to keep putting out some more information and more details soon. But if it's not on your calendar, make sure you get it on your calendar, because it's going to be something you will be so sad to miss.
Yes. It is July 18th through the 22nd on Royal Caribbean's Independence of the Seas. We are going to go to Nassau, and we're going to go to Grand Bahama, right?
Grand Bahama. Yep.
And
of course,
perfect day, Coco Cay.
we're going to go to Perfect Day. So I'm looking forward to that. Personally, I've not been to Perfect Day yet. And we have some fun events planned all throughout the cruise. So it's
I
going to
have.
be something not to miss.
I have been to Perfect Day, Coco Cay, and it is gorgeous. It is unlike anything you've ever experienced before. And I was just at the Reader's Choice Awards in New York, and they won the best cruise line private island.
Best private island, yeah. That's right.
Yeah, thank you. Best private island. I like add extra words. It's not even necessary, right? Yes, and guys, we will have the agenda and even the ability to register for sessions. All of that's opening months before it ever has in the past. Yeah. So this is not something that we just put together. We've been working on this for 2 years. These things are really planned out. So yeah, be on the lookout, but you have to book your cabin. That's your registration to the event. You can't book a cabin somewhere else and then slide it in. You have to book the cabin through the link. Just go to InAgent Pro. Go search Travel Quest World. Actually, I think there's a link on the left-hand bar on the homepage. Go right there, and then that will take you to where you can request your cabin. And then our Velma will sort you out.
And we're building the itinerary. So it's a bit of a choose your own adventure. So if you're the kind of person who, your business is pretty established, you really want to focus your time talking to suppliers and networking, we have ways for you to do that. So, you don't have to be in necessarily a lot of business building classes that aren't really of interest to you. Or if you're at the reverse, like your business is just getting going and you want some time to network, of course, you want to meet with suppliers, but you also want to get those opportunities to learn how to build your business. We have times for that type of thing. So it is a bit of a choose your own adventure and to create the itinerary that's perfect for you, while there's some time that we're all together doing some fun stuff. But we're trying to structure it so there's something for everybody. Something for everybody. Nice business trip with the family. You will have time to have fun. All right, so we've got some more questions. I'm glad you went there because Travel Quest World is my favorite time of the year, and this time I don't have to sing. I'm not. It's not a part of the agenda. It's not a part of the agenda. All right, so Kara is asking a very great question. She is asking about our local events and when are they going to get on the calendar. Well, guess what, Kara? They're going on the calendar next week. And so we do have dates and we have locations. We don't have the venues yet. So we'll let you know what city, what date. So you'll have that information and you'll get an idea of what's going to be going on, the essential itinerary. But we're still working through some of those details, but we already have them. I can tell you right now, we are going to be in Fort Lauderdale. We are going to be in Atlanta. Welcome to Jason and my hometown, the WorldVia headquartered house. Right. And we're going to go to Minneapolis. Minneapolis! It makes me think of Janet Jackson. She used to say that in her songs. My last hometown.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We are going to be in Los Angeles. Very excited about that. We're going to be in Dallas, Fort Worth, and we are going to be, why am I forgetting this last one? Oh, we're going to be in the New York area. So, we're the road show is going to make the rounds. So,
huh?
Yeah. Wow. You would think that one would not have time to order these types of props, and that's why she's listening to me. She's right behind me, and I'm like, oh, order a crown, and it shows up. All right. I can't keep that on my head there. All right. So, Wendy just said, Wendy, who's also a crown jewel, she said, yay, I want to try Avalon. And let me just tell you guys, Avalon is taking care of us. I mean, panoramic suites. Yeah, the business is going on. So let me just tell you, that was a
We're not sleeping
fantastic.
in the engine room.
Well,
Below the
that's
water
what.
line in the engine room. No.
That's where I'll hang out just for some peace and quiet. I don't know.
Good.
Cynthia's giving me links to places to buy crowns. I'm just telling you, Jason. They just encourage me.
You guys have created a monster.
Sarah just said that the Diamond Voyage for 2022 is very tempting. Oh, I would love for you to come, Sarah. You got to join us. Um, so now we got problems. Wendy's got back-to-back trips. She's already planning it out. She's got her calendar out, and she's like, I got one ending on the 9th. How am I going to get there? Hannah said, yay, finally. I think she's talking about the local events. And Rebecca said, yay, looking forward to those. Praying for one on the West Coast. Well, Los Angeles is the West Coast. Rebecca, I know I know the West Coast is very tall. But we're making our way, believe me. We're making our
Taking
way
steps.
around. Yeah, we're taking steps. Sarah said, I didn't hear Nebraska. Let us get there, okay? And so Kara wants me to come to Minneapolis. I think I could probably arrange that. Yeah, you guys don't give up on Seattle and Portland, okay? Don't give up on those. We just, it's you guys got to meet Kim, our new director of education and events. She's been with us for 3 months. She's done more in 3 months than I could get done in a year and a half. So, like, just give her a little bit of space here. We're working on it. And all right. To wrap up the show, Laura said, I just sent my husband the dates for the Diamond Voyage. Woohoo! So I'm glad you heard that here first. Jason, thank you so much for joining me today. We had so much good news.
My pleasure, as always.
Congratulations on the big win with Host Agency Reviews, the Galaxy Award. I could also turn this around and it could be sort of a lightsaber. For the Galaxy Award. Big congratulations to you guys, especially those you guys who sell Regent. Thank you to our partners at Regent for that big boost. And congratulations on every one of you for every day, sticking with it, building your business, growing your business, keeping motivated. And for those of you who hit your gem status from your 2021 revenue, congratulations. But you know what? There's a whole year in front of us, so lots to go, right?
Savor it for the weekend, and then we got to get right back on it.
Get right back on it. All right, guys.
Great job, everybody.
Have a wonderful weekend. We will see you next week. And guess what? Next week, I'm going to be coming to you from Cancun. So, expect an outfit change. I'm just saying. All right, guys, have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves so we can take care of each other. Bye now.
Bye, everybody.